Hello kids, welcome back to Mother's Digital Curriculum. So today we'll continue with formula session, chapter 2 electrostatic potential and capacitance, part 3. We'll discuss about the dielectric based formula. The first one, capacitance of a parallel plate filled with a dielectric whose constant is K. So if the plate is filled with air, we'll call it as C naught whose value is epsilon naught A by D. Within the plate, if we place dielectric, the formula will become C equal to K times of C naught. That can be also written as C equal to K times of epsilon naught A by D, where A is your area of the plate, D is the distance between the plate, epsilon naught is the permittivity in free space, and K is your dielectric constant. Next formula, capacitance of a parallel plate with a conducting slab of thickness T, which is less than the distance between the two plates, is given as C equal to epsilon naught A D minus T. Third one, capacitance of a parallel plate with a dielectric slab. Here it is given as conducting slab. Here it is dielectric slab. With the same condition, thickness is less than the distance between the two plates. Is given as epsilon naught A by D minus T plus T by K. This also can be written as D minus T. Taking T commonly out, we'll get D minus T 1 minus 1 by K. The next formula, capacitance of a spherical conductor with a dielectric. So C equal to 4 pi epsilon naught K AB by B minus A. We already discussed the capacitor of a spherical conductor with the air between the plate as simply 4 pi epsilon naught AB by B minus A. We already discussed C equal to K times of C naught. So here we are simply multiplying K. If you multiply K, you will get the capacitance of a spherical conductor with a dielectric. Similarly, what is the capacitance of a cylindrical capacitor with a dielectric? The same formula with extra key. This K will represent your dielectric constant. So C equal to 2 pi epsilon naught K L by 2.303 log base 10 B by A. And this is the most important formula, repeated questions in exams. So it is related to the dielectric with battery disconnected from the capacitor. And this is a repeated question. So the step number 1, you're taking a capacitor. Step number 2, you're connecting with the battery. Step number 3, after the charging, you're disconnecting the battery and inserting the dielectric slab. So what will happen to the Q, the charge, the potential difference, electric field, the capacitance and the energy? So in the absence of the dielectric, the charge is given as Q, the potential is given as V, the electric field is given as E, the capacitance is C and the final energy is U. After inserting dielectric slab, the charge remains the same. The potential difference will be reduced by a factor K. So this is the original condition. It is reduced by the factor K. K is nothing but dielectric constant. Similarly, the electric field will be reduced and the energy stored also will be reduced, but the capacitance will be increased by a factor K. So these are the conditions which is a result of disconnecting the battery and inserting the dielectric slab between the capacitor plates. Similarly, the next one, effect of dielectric with the battery connector. So what is the step number 1? You are taking a capacitor, charging with the battery. Without disconnecting, you are inserting the dielectric slab. In that condition, your charge will increase by a factor K. Your potential and your electric field will remain the same. Your capacitance will increase by the factor K and energy will also increase. So when the battery is connected, with the battery connected stage, you are inserting a dielectric slab. Charge, your capacitance and your energy will be increased by the factor K, dielectric constant, but the potential and the electric field remains constant. So these two things are repeated in board exam. Make sure you understand these two formulas in a better way to solve the numericals. Subscribe the channel for upcoming chapter formula related videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.